All right, let's go and get this started. All right, no real announcement for this stream. It's hot. It's really hot in this elaborate studio of mine. It's just a garage with a little fan. Sweating balls in here. I've been losing some weight, I guess, from all the beer yesterday. So we're talking about the Kino Casino, talking about Ethan Ralph. Talk about, you know what, actually, I should start all this from a clip from the kill stream of Ethan Ralph saying something that's actually quite relevant and very true about the anti-Ralph sector. I guess you could say I'm part of that, although I kind of see myself kind of like middle. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not pro Ralph, but I'm also not pro like a lot of these other people here. Okay, I also think sometimes things go a little too far, but at the same time, I think some people are just trying to have fun with it, but they go too far maybe. Anyway, let's go ahead and play this though. Let's play this. This is very relevant. Let me put this on the screen here. Loading. There we go. There we go. Oh, and let me take that off. By the way, as I do this, how are y'all feeling on this Sunday? This is a Sunday. Let's play this.
Last night, y'all fucked up. No, you fucked up. Because there was about a week there, maybe two, where you could have actually snuffed me out. Y'all too busy fighting each other.
Y'all are too
busy fighting each other.
Y'all are too busy fighting each other. There was a week, maybe 2 weeks, where you could have snuffed Ethan Ralph out. But y'all are too busy fighting with each other. That's very relevant. That is extremely relevant to what we're about to get into here. Our RPGTV feeling like he was felted or messed with by the Kino Casino. Look, man, I believe there's something else. I believe Ethan Ralph says it here. If he doesn't, let me add to it that everyone in this sector, myself included, will backstab you. We will definitely use your name. We'll make fun of you for views and all sorts of stuff, okay? There's no honor in this sphere. I don't think... What? No. Well, why would anybody think otherwise?
There was like a period there. They never know, though, because I've come back from so much. But there was a period there where if they had just focused their fire on me every single second of every single day. Now they've already fragmented. They've already fragmented further. By the way, I was talking about this last summer, how they split off and Flamenco and COG and all these people. Well, now they've split off again. They've alienated RPG, Teddy Feezer.
Gersh sent
That's
$3.33. Shoo Shlomo. Get your hands off my erection.
That's right.
HH in chat to keep the...
I mean, is Ethan Ralph lying here? No, he's very accurate. He's speaking the truth. Look, man, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this or not, but he's clean and sober now. And he's doing better for himself. And meanwhile, the anti-Ralph, the Ralph A-logs are shattered. They're splintered, and they're still fighting with each other. For little things, which we're going to talk about here with RPGTV, which, okay, let's start with this, okay? Here's RPGTV responding to the Kino Casino.
People know what's up, just so people have all the facts, all the details, and then it is something that I would like to move on from, since this is not a feud that I am permanently interested in. But before we get
Why
to
not?
all of that,
Drama's
I have to
great.
say
People love drama.
what is going on to my friends over in the chat, starting with our members first. And who do I see today? Who do I see? Yo, Critical Thinking, good to see you. Azimuth Clark, what is up? Mystic City, how you doing there? Over on Odyssey, Critical Thinking again with the double membership. Over on
Let's
Kick. Anybody over
I
on
don't really
Kick
care
yet?
about him talking about his membership.
Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I guess people here. I understand. No hard feelings.
Skip.
Content. Do want to very quickly plug allmylinks.com.
Skip.
Support the stream.
Skip.
And please hit that like button.
Skip.
And big announcement that I want to make. I've been making.
More, oh my
Kick.
God.
Okay, kick.com. It actually has a really, hopefully we can make sure you download.
Can we just get to it?
With. So I will be right?
All right.
So.
With that all the way, out of the way.
With that out of the way.
He said it. He said
so
it.
what I would like to do is I would like to take a moment here to respond to what's been happening over at the Kino Casino. All right. So it's unfortunate that they've decided to join the RPG hate bandwagon, which...
Oh, my God. I mean, how bad was the Feltoning? I don't even know. I tried watching the Kino Casino, but it's just so long. I watched a little bit, and I was like, So I don't know the actual clip that pissed them off. Maybe he talks about it here. I think... yeah, okay. So I was watching this episode, and we could watch a little bit of the Kino Casino too. So I saw this opening. There was an opening. Is this what he's mad about? This opening here where he's singing some SpongeBob SquarePants movie? This thing? There has to be more. If that's it, that's horrible. That's something really petty to get mad about. Especially when Kino Casino kind of like ruins the bit by having technical issues. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, let's back up a bit.
The only
Skip. Okay. He's singing the music. Like, and then they start talking about it, having fun with it. Except we can't hear them. We can't hear them because they're having technical issues. Okay, like they're having a good time, but that they are slow to realize that it's just not working. Look at that. You have no idea what they're saying. They're going into the whole episode. This is not me. This is them, okay? So they started with the SpongeBob thing, messing with RPGTV, but then they showed themselves as being incompetent. So how can he be really mad about that? As far as Ralph doing better for himself, his wife left him, took Rosie. Well, I didn't know about that. Well, that's going to happen. His entire life is in shambles. Well, whose life in this sector isn't in shambles? Actually, I could think of a few, like mine. It's good that he's off the wagon. Wait, is it on the wagon or off the wagon? I know that's the whole Seinfeld bit. If you're on the wagon's where the booze is at. The wagon has the booze. So if you're on the wagon, you'll be drinking the booze. If you're off the wagon, you're not drinking any booze anymore. But anyway. Look at this. They still can't figure it out. Oh, we did something. I like how this says Felton right there. It's like, okay. Oh.
Okay.
Man.
Oh, wait, guys,
Okay,
hang on.
Guys. I have the excuse. It's OBS.
All right, let me explain. OBS.
It's so predictable, man. It can be generated by AI. All right? It can be, what they say on stream can be generated by AI, 100%. So, I'm so hot in here, man. It is so freaking hot in here. I'm sweating my balls off. Okay? I got... Oh, God. All right. So was that it, guys? Before I get more into the RPG stuff, is there another clip? Is there something else that they say about this guy somewhere buried in this episode? It's 4 hours long. I'm not watching 4 hours of a stream. I mean, I would have to ramp it up, like do double speed and just like, that's still 2 hours of time. You know, what are you doing with 2 hours? 4 people watching just give up. Oh, thank you, Caesar. No, I'm not gonna give up. And you know what? Fuck you, faggot. How about that? How about that? Yeah, I will do that because you want to be a faggot. How about that, you son of a bitch? I don't want to take your shit. I don't want to take your fucking shit. You used to be cool, but now you're not cool anymore. I don't know what happened to you. Nah, I'll let you be. I'll let you be. For now. So that I can have 3 people watching. Yeah. Okay, anyway, let's go back to RPG TV.
Which, by the way, has been completely astroturfed by a small number of gay logs who have personal beef with me. After all the work that I've put in, you know, the blood, sweat, tears that I put in over the last 2 years, going after Nick, going after the AF generals, going after the, you know, America First movement as a whole, you know, I do find this latest development on
Okay, here's a clip. You got the clip? Okay. Let's take a look at this here. Teddy needs to chill out. Okay. Why is it playing an ad? And why is it there's no audio for the ad?
It says you should do an Imagine parody song, Andy. I don't know if you can top.
Oh.
I don't know if you can top what we saw in the Moment of Zen, though.
Yeah, you know.
No, I don't.
Can't
think
laugh at
anybody
stuff,
can.
by the way.
No.
Apparently, laughing's bad and I get unfollowed, but it's good, right?
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm still good.
But apparently, me laughing at a clip I've never seen
You're
before.
a bad man. You're bullying. You're a bully, Andy.
Okay.
You're a bully. You
Big
bullied him.
bad bully.
I couldn't not
You
laugh.
bullied him.
I'm not allowed to laugh.
You
apparently.
blew it. You blew
Folks,
it. You bullied him.
I've never seen that clip in my life. And I watched it, and I was like, what
This
the
is the clip
fuck?
of RPG
And the
TV?
No,
first
you
half
had
was
no
based.
idea.
The first half was
What's
based.
amazing is it was totally my idea
It
to
was
play
your
it.
idea.
I'm like, this would be a great Moment of Zen.
And I was like,
And
okay.
I just play it, and it's like
He's like-
funny as shit.
All Ashton said to me was, oh, I had this funny RPG song. And I went, okay. So I put it in the cold or the
And
Moment
you
of
put in
Zen.
the Moment of Zen.
So I play it. The first half was pretty funny. I was laughing, right? Because it was like, oh, bad.
The SpongeBob thing.
Like racial jokes. I love racial. And then the second half,
Oh,
I was like
never
doing
mind.
this. And apparently, I hurt RPG's feelings a lot from laughing.
No, buddy.
And he unfollowed me and kept following you. And I was my fault.
Oh, buddy.
Come on, man. Like, laugh at yourself. Who gives a
You've
fuck,
been
buddy?
buddy.
Well, I mean,
Oh my
people do take themselves way too seriously here.
I don't fucking even know. Like,
You're
there's all this-
staring at the fees, bud.
I was like
The foul.
cool with him. I was trying to be cool with him because I heard him talking shit about us. Like, so I was like, "What the fuck?"
You
and then he's
can't
like, "Oh,
step
it's
to
old."
real motherfucking G's like the Teddy fees.
Well, he fucking unfollows me, and I'm like, he unfollowed us, and he goes, "Buddy,
He didn't unfollow
buddy, he's
me.
following me still." I'm like, "Why am I getting the blame for this? What the fuck?" But by the way, it was
fuck.
funny though. Who cares, right? It's an old clip.
I thought we were doing him a favor, to be honest.
It
It
was-
was promotion.
Yeah.
It
like-
was promotion.
So Teddy's freaking out because they talked about him, and they're about to play the clip, right? They're about to play it because all this banter to kind of hype it up, it's not working on me. Like I'm not feeling it. I'm like, just get to it.
Like,
I
okay,
promoted him at the
RPG.
start of the show again today. What's the big deal?
RPG, like, look,
What's the big deal?
yeah.
I'm just promoting you.
You know what, man? PvP is looking more and more like that fat vampire that Blade kills. Shit, what was it? Pearl? Wasn't that vampire's name Pearl? Nuh-uh. That's stupid. I think it was female too. I just remember they had the big old titties, the big old fat titties. Oh man,
Bro, I don't know. Like,
they don't play the clip. They played it before. This is responding to him. Okay. All right, let me play this link. Okay, this is the clip. This is the thing that caused him to freak out. Okay.
oh.
Okay, first off, if you're gonna go live, be live and reacting to something like this, expect it to be clipped out and for people to laugh at and make fun of you for it. I mean, come on, man.
Imagine there's no liberals. Imagine there's no Jews. Imagine there's no joggers. Always in the news. Imagine there's no people.
I mean, it's cringe, but okay.
With brown melanin. Woo-hoo. Imagine Trump was Hitler.
The optics are washing over
Nazi
us.
Germany.
You know what's funny too? PPP will act like he's not cool with these sorts of jokes or whatever. But like he was roommates with Surfer and what they had like swastika with cookies and shit like that, you know? What the fuck? What the fuck? And Andy Worski acting like he's above this sort of fucking content. What the fuck? Okay, whatever.
Imagine this was our homeland.
I think this is fucking cringe. It's a parody of when the, I guess the liberals were using this fucking song during the fucking COVID shit.
Imagine
It's cringe when they did it. It's cringe when he does it. It's stupid.
like if whites were.
But I don't see why you would freak out over this. It's nothing to freak out over. Who gives a damn? Apparently, RPGTV gives a damn long enough to really talk about it and freak out over it, like it's some big issue.
Fortunate, and it's also a shame that they've decided.
I'll play the SpongeBob. Oh no, I played the SpongeBob. It was it's part of this episode. It's in the intro. we played it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if this would be copyright, but yeah, we played this. We played this. I just found it. This one was less cringe, slightly. This one was funnier a bit. I mean, he's just singing some stupid song. You know, whatever. You know, What? Oh, we have to address it. Responding to the Kino Casino, his feelings were hurt. He feels betrayed by the Kino Casino. By that? By that? That's... Dude, they were just laughing at you. That's their show. They laugh at people in this sector. They laugh at people that they find to be doing retarded things. Just admit you did something retarded and it was kind of funny. And they were laughing at it. That's it. And, like, it's... But he does this, and then he cries to COG, which is going to be funny, I'm sure. Let's watch this.
To team up with the likes of Ethan Ralph, Nick Fuentes, Gabe Hall.
Yeah, they didn't like that. They laughed at him. Yeah. You can't laugh at anybody, okay? Some of these people do not take laughter. They don't want to be the in the barrel, so to speak. They don't want to be the target for it. Look, man, you all know I don't mind you guys laughing at my expense. I do it all the time, okay? All right? Self-deprecating humor is like the thing I do all the fucking time. So And I don't mind if other people like riff on me, whatever. Of course, I love that. Do it. Have some fun. Call me Big Baby. I don't give a shit. I think it's funny.
Hoffman, Godwin,
Call me Big Baby, Snake, Fed Man, stuff like that. It's good.
and Groypers in attacking me, but truthfully, I never held either Warski or PPP to a high moral standard to begin with, so it's not. It doesn't.
Yeah, this guy's freeze frames are incredible. They do.
And Ralph,
Sometimes, like right now, he looks stoned.
Fuentes, Gabe Hoffman, Godwinson, and Groypers in attacking me, but truthfully, I never held either Warski or PPP to a high moral standard to begin with.
A high moral standard? You're a streamer on YouTube. Get over yourself. Your name is Red Pill Gang TV? Who gives a shit, dude? Why do you think so highly of yourself? Your shit stinks just like everybody else. That's why he goes run to COG, because COG has the same problem. He thinks too highly of himself. He thinks he's above like everyone. Oh, he's the one with integrity. Okay. Never mind that COG is a history. It's just fortunately for him, he outlasted the people that would really know his history. You know?
So it's not, it doesn't totally.
And that's the other thing in this situation. People forget. So what? They laughed at you. Just who cares? The people in the chat, the audience, they're gonna forget. They might remember a little bit, but just keep on streaming, keep on doing what you do, and it just whatever, man.
Surprise me. Now I see a lot of people, because I see what people are saying. And I see a lot of people who they're saying, oh, he's missing context. Or, I'm sorry.
This guy wears makeup? This guy wears makeup? Why does he wear makeup?
All right.
Shut up. Where's the makeup at? Is it his eyes?
I see a lot of people who are missing context or have no context at all, and they're saying things like, oh,
Were you singing two stupid songs? What's the context? It was some dare? Okay. Move on. Who cares?
RPG, he can't take a joke, or, oh, he just
You
needs to
can't
learn
take
how to
a
laugh at
joke.
himself.
That's been established.
And my response to this is actually, I can take a joke. I
but you're
take
doing
jokes
this.
all the time. And as a recent example, when Godwinson, he was gunning for me pretty hard there. He did, was it 5, 6, 7 streams on me? And my response to all of that was to simply laugh it off. While practically nothing he said about me was actually true, I said it was funny. And as shitty as it was, I understood why he was doing it. I didn't take it to heart because I see him as a clown, not on side.
So this clown wears makeup. Clowns wear makeup. Maybe I could use some makeup on my eyes though. Maybe that helped the fucking bags, you know? Oh man. That's a horror show. That's the horror show when I take off my glasses. Oh, that's scary. That's some scary shit. Give it 5 years and it's gonna be like the cigarette smoking man, the smoking man off the X-Files. All right. Once I have that look, then I'll go full on into creepy storytelling.
And it was totally impersonal. Now, with the Kino Casino guys, on the other hand, I was under the impression that we had an amicable relationship. Not that we.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the COGS thing a little bit. We're gonna play this so I have a funny feeling he's gonna be repeating himself. And this is a 7-hour stream. I'm not watching 7 hours of him repeating the same thing over and over again. But we'll watch this and then watch the COG thing.
We're ever best of friends or anything, but I was under the impression it was amicable. So I personally thought it was a low blow when they played the Imagine clip, even if I'm able to laugh at it. And I am. That clip is goofy
How is that a low blow?
as fuck.
And it's the Kino Casino. You think they're highbrow content? You think they're above and beyond doing low blow stuff? What are you talking about? It's Andy Worski and PPP. Two people that their content is saturated in hyperbolic hyperbolic caricatures of things. Okay, it's like tabloid drama stuff. Okay, you inspect integrity and above board stuff. What? Come on.
Comes up all the time.
I'm starting to think that R doesn't stand for red. It stands for another word that I think we can all figure it out.
I have laughed at it before. I still do. It's funny. It's goofy. It's silly. And by the way, that's all it was ever meant to be. It was meant to be a parody, right? So I was just
but
being
parody
silly,
of a
being
cringe
goofball,
song is still a cringe
having
song.
fun. So it's not the clip itself that rubbed me the wrong way, but it was the intent behind showing the clip and reacting the way that they did. You know, like that would be like me pulling up a PPP or Worski cringe compilation and showing that to my audience while mocking them.
Go to war with them. It's so easy to. It's so easy. I mean, I could riff on the Kino Casino. Let's see. Is there hot links to something? Take difficulty show begins.
OBS decided to create a new connect. No.
Oh, it's all OBS's fault. It's not Worski figuring things out beforehand. No, he's too busy to do like a sound test, a sound check beforehand. You know, they want to look like they're a big production, but can't do the sound test because it's too busy blowing. There you go. Okay. Oh, let's see. Is there a Nick Fuentes? Okay, let's do Nick Fuentes.
This one's amazing. This is like the
We're going to riff on Kino Casino, riffing on Nick Fuentes. This is going to be super simple. That's all you have to do.
self-felt of the week.
Self-felt of the week? All right,
Ladies
everyone.
and gentlemen, welcome.
Self-felt of the week. And I guarantee you, PvP and Andy Worski are going to say something that would also be a self-felt on their own behalf. On them.
Welcome to the self-felt of the week.
The felt's the name.
This is fucking amazing.
All right, let's check it out.
Are always the ones when you just talk about what are always the ones
Your best streams are
when
always.
you just talk about whatever you want.
I love how, like, I give him my life to talk about this stuff. I do a show about this, and then people are, like, asking me for dating advice. How, like, is that what you're thinking about right now? I just did a
Asking Nick Fuentes for dating advice. Okay.
whole show about, like, you know, whatever.
Jews.
And niggas be like, yeah. Anyway, where can I get pussy, bro? Where can I get some trad cat
no.
pussy?
We're going to get some
I
pussy.
don't know, dude. Do I look like a guy that knows where the pussy is at? Do I really?
Oh, here we go. They're about to react. Oh my God, Nick Fuentes doesn't know where to get pussy. Watch. I guarantee you PPP is going to be like, oh, Nick Fuentes doesn't know where to get pussy when PPP has never seen real pussy in his goddamn fucking life. PPP can't even find his own dick, okay? Worski probably has seen pussy in his life, but it's coke whores, so who cares?
Wait, we gotta rewind
Oh
that.
no, the feltoning of it all.
Folks.
Do I look like a guy who knows where the pussy's
I
at?
mean, he's right about that. Nick,
Yeah,
fucking
Nick with the true hot
unlock the
take.
power of self-awareness. No, he leveled up in Fallout.
He leveled up in Fallout? Okay. I didn't think they were going to go... all right. I could have taken a step. A video game reference? What are we doing here? Why?
And now he has like the trait.
Fallout?
Self-awareness traits.
Oh,
Where can I
shit.
get some trad cat pussy?
We're
I
going to
don't
get
know,
some
dude.
trad
Do I
cat
look like a guy
puss.
that knows where the pussy is at? Do I strike you as a guy that knows where all the pussy's at? For crying out loud.
Do I strike you as a guy
I'll trust Nick Fuentes to know where the pussy is over PPP.
that knows
And that's
where
saying
all
a
the
lot.
pussy's at? He might know where the underage bussy is at.
Oh,
Bussy? Did he say bussy?
guy that knows where all the pussy's at. He might know where the underage bussy is at.
Oh,
Bussy. PPP said bussy. I think he meant bussy. It's bussy. It rhymes with pussy. How did he mess that up? How do you look at bussy and pronounce it bussy? Like it's a bus. Like everyone's getting on the bus. What is he talking about? It's bussy. It's bussy. Anyway. It's not hard. It's really not complicated. Okay. So like, yeah, he could go to war with them. Why not? Oh, because he's above board? Stop that. Get in the mud. Get in the mud and roll around in it.
Why would I ever do that unless I wanted to take hostile action against them? And for the record, I never did do that to them, even when I very easily could have. But
Guys, I didn't make fun of them ever. Why are they making fun of me? It's what they do. And also, because Ethan Ralph is boring now, because he's sober, yeah, his life is in shambles, but he is sober. So now they have to look for other people to make fun of. And you had that clip.
I never had the desire to, because once again, why would I do something like that? Like when Worski got knocked out by Salt Poppy. Who were the people that were running that clip on repeat over and over and over again? Ralph was doing that. Olaf Cozy was doing that. And, people who were on side, people who were friendly to the Kino Casino, they were not doing that because, why would I?
Oh, so is that what he's saying? He didn't even make fun of Worski when Worski got knocked out by Salt Poppy. So how dare they make fun of him in those cringe clips? Like, you should not have assumed that they're not going to make fun of you. I don't know why you assumed that they weren't going to make fun of you. Look, man, let's go back to what Ethan Ralph said. This is true, man. I know you guys don't like Ralph.
You're too busy fighting each other. There was like a period there. They never know, though, because I've come back from so much. But there was a period there where if they had just focused their fire on me every single second of every single day, now they've already fragmented. They've already fragmented further. By the way, I was talking about this last summer, how they split off, and Flamenco and COG and all these people. Well, now they've split off again. They've alienated RPG, Teddy Feezer.
They did.
Gersh sent 3
over something stupid. Though, I mean, Teddy Feezer overreacted, honestly. I mean, seriously.
$3.33 Shushu Shlomo. Get your hands off my erection.
That's right.
HH in chat to keep the Jews off of your erection.
That's right. Well, I don't know about that. But they had an opportunity to really turn up the heat, and some of them tried. You can tell the smarter ones from the idiots, but of course they're all idiots, but in a certain degree. But I mean, really, and I even saw some of the people. It's funny because I'll read some of the tweets sometimes, and there was this one tweet that I remember, and they're like, "Can we all just stop fighting and focus on Ralph? He's on the ropes." Like,
no, they can't, and they won't. They won't, because it's not unified. It's not unified. And the perception, though, there is a perception that it is, and there is like a cool kids club that will not like make fun of each other or try not to. They will shield each other, and you already know who those figures are. It's like Flamenco, Medicare. You could rope in the the Kino Casino with that, because they're questioning if Flamenco was so weak. That thing was so weak. And you have Gator and all that stuff. Oh, and don't forget, what's his name? The coin merchant, Vickers. That whole thing, man. God damn it. Anyway, all right, let's play more of this, and then if he's repeating himself, we'll move to COG.
Now, there's actually another detail that people might not know about this ordeal that made doing what they did even more underhanded, which is...
Oh, what is that?
Worski furiously blew up my DMs the other day after VHS leaked DMs from March in which I was upset that the Kino Casino was running a lot of my
Isn't
clips
VHS a leftist?
without giving me any credit for them, which I believe is a matter of basic decency when your entire show depends on clippers. However, I had considered this a dead issue because shortly after Watermark Gate began, shortly after I started watermarking my clips, I started getting shout-outs from them. So, I was content.
Wait, tell me about RPG guy. Is he one of those guys where he's like, if you use my clips, it's a problem? There's plenty of commentary on this, and I've spliced it with commentary with Ethan Ralph and, or I guess, reflections of Kino Casino stuff. So get over yourself. Get over yourself. Okay.
And I considered the issue totally 100% resolved. There was no bad blood. There was no ill will. I considered it resolved. So I provided Worski with the DMs, VHS cropped out, in which an enraged VHS initiated that conversation with me, was seething throughout, and referred to the KC guys as fucking Jews, akin to Gabe Hoffman. And by the way, yesterday, during the Kino Casino, Worski claimed that I called him a scumbag in DMs. That is totally false, and it's public record.
Even if it's true, who cares, man? Dude. Okay. All right.
Conversation is public record, and, read it for yourself. You will not find...
You wouldn't be the first person, and you're not going to be the last person to call Andy Worski a scumbag. PPP, his co-host, has said many things about Worski, about Tardsky. Many, many things. Okay? All right?
Me saying that, and in fact, I didn't badmouth them at all. The only thing I did was I expressed disappointment because, I spend a lot of time making clips.
Guys, chat, do we play more of this guy, or do we move on over to COG? Choose your own adventure. I liked his books when I was a kid. I know there's a delay with YouTube, so we're waiting for that to go through. Let's go back to these models. This chick has a fro, but there's different flavors for everyone in these bikini models. Okay? All right. Different flavors for everyone. That is looking real nice. COG? All right. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see that turnaround. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Oh, wait. This is America. We got to wait for America. Come on. Hold on. Wait. Little pieces of patriotism, okay? Little pieces of patriotism. Can we... All right. We're good now. We're good. All right. So this is RPG TV going on backwards internet.
Good to see you.
Yeah. It's nice to get the chance to talk to you. I just want to really quick before we begin.
2x speed? COG? Doesn't he already talk fast?
Want to make it clear that I'm not calling in to antagonize. Like, I feel like yesterday I put out a statement. I said everything that I wanted to say. So, I mean, feel free to take the conversation wherever you want. But I just want to make it clear.
But RPG TV talks slow.
I guess the hate watchers or whatever. That the reason why I'm doing this isn't because I'm trying to restoke.
It doesn't matter. See all this.
Yes, COG. Thank you for cutting him off. Just tell him get to the point. Get to the point.
Explanation that you do. I know why you do it. Okay, it's to have your consistency and to explain why your actions are. But they don't.
Because we need to have integrity. Integrity. When I say the reason I'm laughing is because I remember COG's story, his personal account of what happened. Was it several Christmases ago or whatever? When there was a freaking, he let his drunk girlfriend drive the car. Wait, first off, he can't even drive a car. He let his drunk girlfriend drive a car. I think there was a wreck. He left with her phone somehow and went through it and saw the stuff that she was like, what sexting other guys or sending pictures. So yeah, he calls her employer and tries to ruin her job, tries to get her fired over infidelity issues. It's like, dude, what is your fucking problem? Like Mr. Integrity. Okay. All right, COG.
Care. They don't care. They don't care
true.
for any of this because they, as far as they care, this is an instigation. Oh my God, you went on COG's show and he's been calling us out. Like they don't care. They'll turn it into an instigation if they need to. They've turned you just going like, yeah, well, you know, people are using my name and just talking about this all the time on Twitter. They turn that into your melting down.
Like, yeah, that's true. But the reason why I like to actually make statements like that is not so much for them, but it's more because, like, you know,
And the audio level is all over the place a little bit. COG is much louder than his guests by default. That's how it usually is on his thing.
yesterday, the statement that I put out for my audience, for my supporters, is that, you know, I want to address this once, and then it is something that I would like to, you know, move on from. And obviously, the following days, there's going to be more discussion. It's not going to, you know, end immediately. So when I make a statement like that, it's more because you're right. Like the gay logs, no matter what you do, like you said before, you make a really good point before when you were.
Where are the gay logs?
Saying if you don't react, that's a win. If you do react, that's a win. You mute, you like no matter what you do, they're going to take it and they're going to claim it's a win, which is why I just do what I want to do and I ignore those guys.
Is it gay? Are you a gay log if you're laughing at RPGTV and his reaction to this? If that makes me gay, then I'm a full-on homosexual. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll take that.
And that's exactly how it is. Like, and this is what I'm saying to you is like your audience knows you, so you know, and they know you're not coming on my show to antagonize them at all. And I know when you come on, and even my audience knows you're not doing that too. They know that fucking Andy Warski and PPP are just being absolutely pathetic, and they're struggling for something to do a show on right now. And that's why
What do you mean they're struggling? That was content for them, and it looks like they did. Like I'm not really a fan of the Kino Casino. I'm not a fan of it. But how did that episode do? 14K views? Of course, you got to factor in bots. But it okay for itself, I guess. All they did was make fun of RPGTV. You tell me that's something that's the COG is not going to do? Come on, man. Get over yourself.
why you've had, God knows, you had what, 2 weeks of them? It was like 14 days of no show from them. And then they finally did this crappy out show, which was just
they are
always
struggling in that
news.
regard.
And then they did another show, which was even more out of date news.
Look, man, not having the Kiwi Farms around is really gonna slow the production of Kino Casino, unless they get a formula that really works. I mean, they just have to go out and get the clips themselves. They just have to go out and actually, do some work.
And then they struggled for anything for a third show, and now they've done you. But because I've actually hit my goal last night, I don't think you're going to see a show tonight from them, and I think they're going to take a hiatus again.
Because of your show? So COG thinks, what, is COG hinting that the Kino Casino gets content from him? I mean, is that what's happening? Do you guys think that? I haven't noticed that. To me, this just sounds like another situation, another time where COG thinks very highly of himself, and as if he's like the guy in the sector that people like steal from or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just amazed that he can stream from a cardboard box.
As far as the content goes, like I'm not trying to be
RPG. Remember when I donned it to you the other day and mentioned how attacking the Kino Casino's Jewish financier is an act of aggression to them? I told you they weren't your friend, dude.
There you go. That's my specs.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they have been warning me that those guys were going to snake eventually, and I always thought that was a possibility. But at the same time, I felt like we were kind of like loose allies, because we're going after the same targets and we make a lot of the same arguments. Although they're more comedic, and I'm more like you. Like as far as I could tell, like you seem to be more like fact-based, fact-oriented.
Yeah. Mr. Fact-based COG, man. You got to think back to the old days. The old days. A long time ago, there was this thing called the Kumite. And COG was on there one day, It's so long ago, I vaguely remember the details. Someone in the chat might be an old fag and may know the story of times where COG tried to present a story, a hyped up story about Ralph or other people as well. I think it was Ralph. That was played with something about Ralph's brother or something. Man, guys, y'all color in the details. My memory is going the way of Biden's memory, okay? My memory is fading away. I'm 40 now, okay? I'm too old for this game. I'm too old for this shit, okay? Yeah, you guys have to color in those details. Color in the lines. Y'all know.
You know, so I'm more serious. That's something that a lot of people give me shit for. You know, they say all the time, "Oh, you're too serious. You're too serious."
Oh yeah.
And the thing about that is, like, the reason why I'm serious is because, like, the truth is very important to me. The facts are very important to me, and my reputation is very important to me. And
you can't sing those cringe songs and think your reputation is important to you. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, just admit it. You're a goofball. You are a retard at times. It's okay to admit that. Okay? I'm a little retarded. Okay? I'm a little bit unpredictable, kind of chaotic, a bit of a goofball. Okay? It's okay to admit that.
And, you know, I feel like with a lot of these gay log accounts, all they do is lie. And
Don't
every time
take
they
yourself
put
too
a gay op
seriously.
Out, all your
That's my main gripe about a lot of these people is they take themselves way too seriously. They really do.
doing is you're giving my enemies wins. You're giving, like, all those guys do. They're giving
His
Ralph
enemies.
constant dubs. They're
Look at
giving
that.
Nick and Groyper
He talks as if he's at
constant
war
dubs.
with Ethan Ralph, as if it's like a
I've
battle.
been saying this for so long though, because it's like every time I see it, like, do you remember when Warski went on to Ralph's show just to cry about me? Did you see that when it
I don't
happened?
know if I caught that actually.
He
think I caught
he completely dropped. I've still got clips, obviously, of it on my show here. He completely dropped his feud with Ralph, and because he was so upset with me that he went on to Ralph.
I did see that.
And,
yeah.
and then here's the funny thing.
Does COG have jewelry on his hand? He has jewelry on his hand. I know he's kind of cropped out. He has jewelry on his hand, but he's still living in government housing? How's that work?
Because I'm a consistent person, and I called out Zanny Berries for making up the bullshit about Pantsu having a revenge porn on the internet or a video out there. I called that out as bullshit. Warski grifted his audience out of $1,000 to basically watch a video that didn't exist, and he knew it didn't exist. And then he went on to Warski's show to complain.
Oh, about pushing fake stuff? Okay. This whole anti-Ralph sphere has been pushing fake stuff left and right. Yes, I have as well. Okay, I'm not pretending to be above board. Okay, I don't know how one could think that with everything I've been saying in the stream. Remember the story about Ethan Ralph killing a dog on a leash, like tying it to a chair, and the dog somehow was strangled or whatever? Remember that story? Where was the facts on that? Where was the truth in that? It was just some rumor. But it was told, it was spread around as if it was fact. What about the story of Ethan Ralph's, was it father or someone, killed a bunch of puppies in an oven? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? I read that story, and that spread around as if it was fact. It spread around as if it's true because it's insane. It's hyperbolic. It is a little funny, but also very fucked up. Very fucked up. But that story was spread as if it was true. Like, someone could go on Kiwi Farms and just say that they knew Ralph and just dump a bunch of crap, and they would eat it up and believe it and just run with it. It was that fucking easy. That fucking easy. So, yeah.
About the fact that I'd called him out for that, even though Ralph was like, but it was a lie. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so stupid. I'm like, I don't like Ralph, but I don't do the lies. I don't see the point in it. There's so much stuff to laugh at that's real, so I just don't get it.
Exactly. Like, there's so much real material to work with that, like, there's really no need.
And the biggest fucking recent lie, the one I was roped in with that fucking journal, there was no case at all. There was no standing at all. Yeah, guys. I feel real bad about being suckered into that fucking shit. I don't give a shit that I fucking betrayed the Dymo. I don't care about the Dymo. Most certainly don't care about like Phantom Operation or a DJ, a fucking faggot Axel, a pedo guy. I mean, I don't care about them. I don't care about betraying them. I'll do that again if I can. But, I mean, that whole thing was a fucking ruse. The whole thing was a fucking lie. That thing was a fucking massive fucking lie. It was bullshit. And we learned that from the fucking post leaks. Man.
Need for the lies, there's no need for the gay ops, and all you're really doing is like, I feel like you're taking away from the mission with, like, isn't the mission to...
Ralph said he put puppies in the oven to keep them warm. That's so retarded. He did? Oh, man. Gotta turn them on. Gotta cook them up. I would have... Okay, wait. It's funny, but I need to find that clip. Okay, like... That is the most... I'm just trying to keep you warm. At 350 degrees. That's okay, right? 350 degrees?
To, like, in some way...
Gotta Google, how long can I keep a puppy in the oven for 350 degrees before it... Wait, what the fuck?
These people for who they are, like they're immoral scumbags. We're trying to expose that, and we're trying to, you know, in some way do damage to them. I don't mean like I'm trying to, you know, like that's not like a bed post or anything.
To me, it's more a case of on a daily basis, I'm going to constantly point out these hypocrisies, double standards, and stuff, because that is my entertainment in doing that. I find a buzz in just in finding all these contradictions, which these people are littered with the contradictions, while trying to constantly act like they aren't hypocrites or filled with these contradictions, and that's the goal. From my point of view, is to show that. I don't care if it ends, Ralph, or not. People,
man, I really want to find that clip. Oh man, of that the time of the Kumite where he had to walk back his fucking bit, his fucking thing he was trying to do with with Ethan Ralph, and he walked it back and he tried to change it up like it was a bit, like it was a joke, kind of like what I did, much like what I did, very similar. Though I was joking from the beginning, dude. Okay, my call to everybody was that fucking can of corn that was oddly placed on the fucking fridge. Yeah. But you know, you can't have fun. You can't have fun. You can't have little bits. You can't be joking around. It has to be real. It has to be serious all the freaking time.
People are still going to support him. He's still going to carry on. I don't really care about that aspect of it. I mean, whether he's still going to have supporters. I'm not going to change the minds of hardcore supporters. And it's the same with Andy Warski with PPP. It's not about that. It's not about gaining their audience either. I don't give a fuck about that. I really don't give a shit about that sort of stuff. I just like laughing them for the pathetic piece of shit that they are on the internet. Ralph, obviously a massive one, constantly wanting to fight everyone. But when he's in an actual fight, he gets to...
So like, COG laughs at retards on the internet thinking that he's better than them. I laugh at retards on the internet knowing that myself, I am a little retarded. You know? It depends. There are situations. There are times, I guess, I can think of, where certain clips I've seen where I'm like, what? Why would anybody fucking do that? Anyway.
Destroyed, and then Warski's the same. Acts all tough, but when he's in a fight, he gets knocked out in 17 seconds. And he then started up again this year that he's really tough. He wants to fight Godwinson. He said he'd come to the UK and he didn't need to get any promotion from Happy Punch. And I thought, well, if Godwinson's not going to fight you and you're going to come UK, I'm in the UK, I'll fight you. And
but he does want to challenge you because Warski would be knocked out in one punch. I think COG could beat up Warski. But the problem is he doesn't trust. And why would anybody trust the fact that he would actually be fighting you and not that Dan guy who would just show up? That's the thing, man. You are a sleazy guy too, man. You are a sleazy operator. You are a greasy, sleazy operator. You're a weasel, man.
And then suddenly he shut up about the whole Godwinson stuff, and it became this like, oh, Cog's just spurging out about me fighting him. And then it was I needed to give him like 10 grand or 4 grand or something like that to have a fight with him. And then and I was just showing people today as well.
By the way, we got a whopping 13 people watching right now. Press that like button if you're liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking this time. Tell you what, man. I know things are tough right now. You guys don't have to donate here. That's fine. If we can get 10 likes, I'll start taking shots of moonshine. Butterscotch moonshine. It sounds disgusting. It sounds disgusting. But we can make that happen. You're not drinking it. I'm drinking it. So. But if you don't want to wait for the 10 likes, you could throw in something, and yeah, I'll definitely break out the moonshine for sure. With that said, let's continue, man.
Oh, because I've only got this as a clip from my show because I was looking at his Twitter feed and he posted out saying, "I'll meet you in September, COG, for a fight," basically. And I was like, "Excellent! I think I think that should be okay." And then literally, I refreshed the page and he'd taken it away. And he just deleted the tweet. And I'm just like, yeah, so you agreed to September, but now all of his audience is like, oh, September's too far. Why do you need to be in September? Why is ample time to get prepared for a fight a negative? I don't understand how that's a negative.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not sure. Do you know how all that started?
He's like, I'm not sure about your drama.
Godwinson, he was doing a couple streams where he was a-logging me pretty hard, and then he was pretending that he wanted to challenge me to a boxing match, and it was obvious bait, but he was pushing that, and then once he starts pushing that, then all the haters or whatever, they start going, fight him, you're bitching out, you're bitching out, and it's like, I'm not bitching out. The guy's a fucking clown, and I'm not going to take the bait by responding to the clown as if it's a serious offer.
Oh yeah.
So that's what they try to do to you. Like a good example.
But that's what it is, though.
Is,
but Warski did. He decided to go on that offer, and I thought, fuck yeah, I'll take his offer.
It's different with you. It is different with you because like what Godwin said, that was like a clown offer. With Warski, I think you guys, if you both wanted to, you both were willing to, that is a fight that could actually go down. So.
Oh yeah, I would.
Okay, who would win in a COG versus Warski? It is COG, right? If COG and Warski were to fight, Dan would show up and knock out Warski. That's what would happen. If it was just COG, I wouldn't put it past COG to have a knife on him, to have a chain on him, to have a pipe. Okay, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. If I read on him and is that he's Weasley, he's one who will cheat to get ahead. But you know what? If you're not cheating, you're not winning.
Happily willing to. Literally going to be in Toronto in September. We raised the money yesterday for this, so I'll be in Toronto in September. It is literally up to Warski to sack up. I can't put it any other way.
All right, well,
I commented this in your show yesterday. I said this in your show yesterday. I said you should just mention me fighting him. He'll stop covering you. He'll stop talking about you. Oh,
that's funny. We could do daily fight updates.
But he's already blocked you on Twitter as well. But this is the thing that I can't stand about Warski. Guaranteed he'll still talk about you in some way, shape, or form from behind a block.
If y'all just press the like button, I can just go get the moonshine. It'd be super easy.
Oh yeah, so on that, so after I did my stream and they did their stream, I was having some fun on Twitter because I actually felt like considering the
I'm seeing in this chat Warski fears COG. Oh yeah, that's true.
Disparity in sizes of our audience, I actually felt like there was a surprising amount of support for my position over theirs. I really feel like a lot of people feel like what they even supporters of theirs, even people who are neutral, a lot of people felt like what they did was just totally unjustified, totally
all they did was make fun of you. It's not unjustified. It was this clip right here. Wait, man, where was? Damn it, fucking A. Where's the fucking? Was that the very end? Oh, it was at the very end.
remix featuring the stage manager. Closer.
This?
Oh.
All they did was react to this. Which...
Imagine there's no liberals. Imagine there's no Jews.
Well, we wouldn't have banks.
Imagine
And you wouldn't have
there's
movies
no
or music.
joggers.
Well, then you wouldn't have basketball, okay?
Always
And America wouldn't have won the Olympics.
in the news. Imagine there's no people with brown melanie.
Well, who's gonna mow your freaking yard or make tacos and burritos? Come on, man.
Woo-hoo. Imagine Trump was Hitler.
The optics are washing
Nazi Germany.
I mean, he did this himself. It's a stupid, cringy fucking thing. They're just laughing at it. PvP and Warski are laughing at it. PvP's cringing at it, okay? Like he PvP's cringing. It looks like it hurts. It hurts me. Why doesn't RPG just laugh at this? It's just dumb, man. It's just dumb. Instead of crying to COG about it. Having a little therapy session with COG.
Called for because it's like, yeah, my name docs is out there. And I know basically everybody listening to the stream right now knows what my name is. It's Teddy Feezer. I know everybody knows that.
We're at 7 likes,
the thing
guys.
is just because like
What's
X
the
amount
math?
of people know
Three
my
more.
name
Three
right
more likes
now,
and I'll take
that
a
doesn't
shot of
mean
moonshine.
That I want like X plus, you know, like another, like it's something that is information that can only ever be used to harm me. Now, you and your coverage today, you weren't doing that, you know. So when I made the comment before about, you know, people are saying it to harm me, the context does matter, you know. So like when you were just like reporting, you know, you were doing a report, you were reporting the facts. You clearly weren't saying my name because you want someone to come kill me. But there are a lot of
They said your name because it's just dude. Hold on. PvP and Tardsky didn't say your name so you could be swatted, you dumb fucking idiot. You are taking this way too fucking seriously. Okay? It's the Kino fucking Casino. They're not like Plate Gang and some fucking weird shit, okay? Alright?
Legitimate psychopaths out there who actually are wishing real world harm on me, right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to mitigate that as much as possible. Now, if I have people who are...
I don't understand how he got this far in his logic and his concern from just him laughing at the stupid clip. I don't understand. I am failing to understand this. I need to maybe listen to this again while drunk or high or whatever. Okay?
You know, with hostility, with spite, with malice, if they're name doxing me, I'm not fucking stupid. I know if you're being malicious or not. So if you're being malicious about it, then yeah, I'm gonna block you. And you know, and then you block them and they're like, oh, he's so thin-skinned. And the thing, like there's this...
Just get over it. Block and move on. And people say you're thin-skinned, forget about it. Just ignore it. Don't be one guide. I mean, earlier in this stream, I was practically one guide over Caesar. Okay? Just catch yourself and move on, man. It's not that serious, bro.
This narrative that's taken shape because it's being astroturfed and pushed by the gay logs who all have a personal feud with me because I wouldn't push their gay ops anymore.
Gay logs.
So, and people don't realize this. So people, they look at this manufactured narrative.
I'm going to go ahead and get the moonshine. Intermission time. Intermission. We're going to go ahead and get the moonshine. I'll be right back. All right? The tiger will keep you occupied, I guess. It shouldn't take long, but I'll put on some music. All right. All right. That was a quick break. Did these girls keep you company? Let's go back to COG.
That the gay logs are pushing, and then they get
10 likes
up
or
into
donos?
it, which is what happened with the Kino Casino.
Let's get the 10 likes.
They
10
saw,
likes, I'll take a shot.
handful of accounts pushing these fake narratives about me, and they
Shot
thought
glass.
that represented the popular opinion. So
Moonshine.
then they, on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they did what they did. They went off on me. They went on the offensive, thinking that they were pandering. They were playing to the crowd.
Yeah.
But exactly. But if you looked at the chat, like what people in the chat were saying while they were doing that, half the chat had my back. Half the chat.
Is that true? Let's take a look. Let's watch this, and let's watch the chat. How dare you make fun of me is what this boils down to. Why do you make fun of me, guys? I don't make fun of you.
On the
I thought we were
keyboard.
friends.
Here we go.
All right, everyone.
I thought we were internet friends.
Okay.
I'm watching the chat. Their chat. I gotta take these glasses off so I can really see. You guys doing them dirty? Laugh out loud. Okay, there's one guy. Have a good one, everybody. People are Feast Bros. Feaster Bros. No. RPG win? Not like this, Feaster Bros.
Imagine there's no joggers.
Our dad's just going for cigs, bros. It'll be fine.
Always
RPG won?
in
Some people did have his
the
back.
news.
Some people take this too seriously.
Imagine there's
I
no
think it's because of the shirt and stuff. Oh, now we go. Gay, cringe.
with brown
Ooh, lad.
melanin.
Month of grimace.
Woo-hoo.
I'm dying of cringe.
Imagine Trump was Hitler.
The optics are washing over
Nazi Germany.
The support is kind of going away for Teddy. Because the clip is just cringe.
For you and for me.
It is awful. Right? He is.
Imagine what we could be like.
Are you trying to go after RPG now? Okay, there's someone there. There's some tomatoes. Okay.
Allowed to be. Woo-hoo. You may say that I'm a
But it's not really a lot of responses, man. It's not like a very busy, fast chat or anything, okay? All right. It's a nothing burger. Like, it should be a nothing. It'd be like whatever. Just laugh it off. Laugh it off. It'd be fine. Man, there's people like that in the orbit that I'm in that have had much worse. Like the Daimo did a peace dance in his underwear. Of course, he did that for attention. He did that for attention, right? Very shameless. Then again, there's that photo of me with a bib and a pacifier, obviously for attention. That photo is old. I didn't, but it's funny. It's funny. It's cringe, funny, horrifying. It warrants lots of questions, but there's really going to be no answers to any of that. What I'm saying is, PvP had a video of him eating like 100 nuggets, or was it? And also sushi. Yeah, another one was eating a bunch of sushi. Okay, just gorging himself. PvP had a whole. PvP and Surfer had a whole breakdown when all sorts of things came out about embarrassing things. PvP has diarrhea shits, and Surfer has to clean the toilet. Things like that. Very gross. I'm just, what I'm saying is, if this is what RPGTV freaks out about, just reacting to that cringe video, he might be the weakest person here. Like, he's not able to laugh at himself. He's just not. Dude, take a break, man. I don't mean take a break from streaming. Just breathe in, breathe out. It'll be fine, man. Well, let's listen to some more of this therapy. The only people on Deadman's Orbit are tumbleweeds. Well, those are good tumbleweeds, dude. Okay, those tumbleweeds have names. Okay, all right. So, yeah, like S. Michael. All right. Let's play some more of this.
Guy was defending me, and then if you looked at the comments on the Thursday replay, there was more comments supporting me than supporting them. And then when it comes to last night's replay, now they finally started sweeping it up because I think they realized that it was a miscalculation to go after me, especially since I've always supported those guys. Like, I've been a big fan of the Kino Casino for, I don't know, like almost 2 years now. And in a way, they actually inspired my decision to lean more into the A-logging because, the Kino Casino, I liked what they were doing, even though, I get that they're not as...
Reminder, we're at 7 likes. Let's bring that to 10, and I will go ahead and pour this shot. We'll go ahead and do that.
Scrupulous, perhaps, as you and I always kind of rationalize that by saying, okay, but they're entertainers, they're like comedians, so they can be a little more hard and loose with the facts because they're like in a different lane than I'm in.
I honestly, I just see that as a cope from everyone who wants to say it. I think it's easy as fuck to make shit up all fucking day. Anyone can do that. So, like, it's not hard to do that.
But, like, they didn't make anything up. It was a real clip. They laughed at it. What are you talking about? There's nothing made up here. It wasn't like me saying Ralph got me fired, which was a haphazard fucking bit because I didn't actually before that said Dymo got me fired. And I said, all sorts of stuff.
That doesn't make it entertaining to me because someone decided to fabricate some shit. That just makes it boring to me.
Fabricating
like I said, I was doing
things,
this before, but
fabricating things for views, for theatrics. Aren't you guys wrestling fans? Isn't that wrestling? Just kind of playing things up, exaggerating. Doing some Jerry Springer shit.
Obviously, Leanna Taylor, who is Andy Warski's trans girlfriend, clearly was a man, is now technically, a woman in Canada, still has a penis,
Warski is dating a trans? Man, it's hard out there. It's hard out there. I guess Warski is another guy you can't ask where the pussy is. Because he's dating a chick that has a dick.
All of this stuff, obviously, I'm saying I've just made up and pulled out of my ass. But hey, I can do the same thing and fabricate like them, and then do whatever I want with it because it's just entertainment, right? And if that's the excuse, then therefore there is no standard.
Yeah, dude, this is YouTube tabloid shit. Who expects integrity here?
Why I don't like it and you can get entertainment with this, with the honesty. That's why it's entertaining. When you have to go for the fake bullshit, you might as well just be doing a shitty Jerry Springer where you've just bought on some actors. Like, it's just boring. And this is how stupid it is. I would say when it comes to... So I got doxed on the internet ages ago. When I got doxed, I went live with a show and laughed at my own dox and went through a load of my old pictures and shit like that. It was quite funny, actually. Everyone knows.
How is being laughed at the end of a Kino Casino episode leading to all this? How does it lead to this? This discussion about being doxxed and all this fucking shit? But... because your name was dropped and shit? Who gives a fuck? Welcome to the party, pal.
It's my name. I don't really give a shit. No one can spell it. That's the funniest thing here because it's John it's John Harrison, but no one knows how to actually spell it correctly, and I know this. But it's such a basic bitch name as well. You're not going to find me as well. But I know I don't care about that sort of stuff. Like when I get doxed, it's just like yeah.
I mean, just find the cardboard box on the side of the road. That's COG's house. There you go. Boom. Done.
You get doxed, you get doxed. And it's the same with you. I've seen you take that, embrace it, where you're just like, well, yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, But then you can tell when someone's reaching out and they're just like, hey, Teddy. And you can tell, oh, look, alt account, egg account who's just made a fucking account on Twitter just so they can reach up their first tweet to me. And you've...
One more like, guys. One more. And I'll chug this thing. All right?
you take it on board for what it is, which is just they're the sort of
do
people
my
you're like,
set-
yeah, there's
my
no point
Sunday
talking to these people.
with moonshine.
But like it or not, people are going to see it as like, because it's the way that it is, which is, and I'm going to put this as simply as I can for you. When people are saying your name in a show like Kino Casino, and I can understand you might see it as malicious and this, that, and the other, and I can definitely understand that. They're definitely trying to be hostile with you while they're doing it. I don't think they're trying to sum up any, like, there is a sum up, a kind of a dislike.
I wouldn't even call it hostile. They're just messing with you, dude. They're messing with you. Man, you know, before this morning, I spent my time listening to some COG lore, listening to some, was that show called He-Jazz, Ear Juice? Listening to them talk about COG and COG being salty about being doxxed, or claiming that his supporters were doxxed, and it was just this huge thing that turned out to be a bunch of lies and whatever. The little details are things that are kind of, you know, like the actual players involved would know more about what had happened, but it just, listening to that, what I really was reminded of is that COG is just so salty and so vindictive. It doesn't get over things. Like he's like he has a chip on his shoulder. He wants someone to start something with him so he can go to war. He's ready for a fight. It's like, dude, just relax, man. Relax. Take a chill pill, dude. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, all right?
For you with the show that they're doing, but I don't see it as they're trying to send people after you and stuff like that. And I'm going to put it as clear as day as I can for you when I explain this
Who's
to you.
RPGTV?
If people are going to go after you on the internet, they're going to...
That was my question before starting this. It's this guy. It's this guy. Red Pill Gang TV. Apparently, Teddy. His name is Teddy. Okay, cool. He's a Teddy guy.
Going to go after you on the internet. No, it doesn't matter who says what or this, that, and the other. There are people that are just not going to like you fucking regardless, and they're still going to try and go after you regardless of whether there's a Kino Casino around or not. There are still people that are going to dislike you and try and go after you, and they're still going to look for your name and find it. And whether Warski said it or whether someone's not said it online, they'll probably still find a way of finding it as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that what they did was wrong, but what I'm saying is that it's a little bit less than, or it's a little bit less worse than the people who are doing this, and they're not even being, they're being very quiet about it, but they'll do it in the background to affect you. So
yeah, no, I think that's a really good point. And I think when it came to the Kino Casino, like, I don't think they were doing that because they wanted me to get swatted the next day, you know? So I think they were doing it more like in a joking nature than a hostile nature. But at the same time, to me, regardless, like, it's still...
They laughed at me on the internet. They're gonna swat me. No. You're so out of the loop with the Kino Casino these days. It is hard to keep track of at times, but I don't mind going over the beginning of this. So it's like this. This clip, we're gonna sit through this clip again. Kino Casino reacted to this clip, and I think they also drop his name and stuff. Let's go to the beginning.
All right,
it's
everyone.
time for the moment of Zen.
Moment of Zen.
Right, let's put on the moment of Zen.
And then we're out of here, folks.
Here we go, guys.
This is your moment
everyone,
of Zen.
Thank you for the support. Follow Gumroad. Tons of content coming, guys. It's nice to be back. Thank you for the support, guys. Appreciate it.
Is that his
We
dad's
love
suit?
You. We missed you all, guys. But now, let's get into the moment of Zen.
All right, guys, this is Imagine the Red Pill Gaming TV Maximum Racism remix featuring the stage manager.
They actually have a
on
set
the
now.
keyboard. Here we
That's
go.
kind of
All
cool.
right.
Bit closer.
Do they even know how to play poker?
Okay.
This is difficult to get through. Okay.
Oh.
Imagine there's no liberals.
Guys, are we at 10 likes yet? I might need this. I might need this
There's
moonshine.
no Jews.
And who's gonna be your lawyer, man?
There's no joggers. Always in the news. Imagine there's no people with brown melanin. Woo-hoo. Imagine Trump was Hitler.
The optics are washing over
Nazi
us.
Germany. Imagine this was our homeland.
Just no, man. No.
A country for
It's
you
cringe,
and
but
for me.
it's not worth melting down over. I'm gonna take another shot because we've got 10 likes.
What we could be like.
That first shot was just me getting through this.
If whites were allowed to
I'm just looking for reasons, guys, to drink.
Woo-hoo. You may say that I'm
It's so cringe. People are
racist.
leaving. that's. And there's some more context.
Leafy
I just
follow
tweeted
you,
out, I
bro.
stand with Leafy.
Porcelain's here and
Leafy,
says
follow
you
him.
should do an Imagine parody song, Andy. I don't know if you can top.
Oh.
I don't know if you
Here-
can top.
this is where they're
the
talking
movie
about it. In this clip, they're talking about that clip and talking about RPG's response.
song in the moment of Zen, though.
No.
No, I don't.
Can't
think
laugh at
anybody
stuff,
can.
by the way.
No.
Apparently, laughing's bad and I get unfollowed, but it's good.
Yeah,
right?
I'm
you
good.
can't laugh at
You're
RPG
good.
I'm
TV.
still good.
But apparently, me laughing at a clip I've never seen
You're a
before.
bad man. You're bullying. You're a bully, Andy.
No, it's
Okay.
worse. You're gonna have him
You bullied
swatted.
him.
I
You're gonna have him
couldn't not
You
swatted.
laugh.
bullied him.
I'm not allowed to laugh.
You're trying to kill him by having him swatted. That's RPG. That's what RPG TV was saying.
You
Apparently.
blew it. You blew
Folks,
it. You bullied him.
I've never seen that clip in my life. And I watched it, and I was like, what the fuck? And the first
No, you
half
had
was
no
based.
idea.
The first half was
What's
based.
amazing is it was totally my idea
It
to
was
play
your
it.
idea.
I'm like, this would be a great moment of Zen.
And I was like,
And I
okay.
just play it, and it's like
He's like-
funny as shit.
All Ashton said to me was, oh, I had this funny RPG song. And I went, okay. So I put it in the cold or the
And you
moment of
put it in
Zen.
the moment of Zen.
So I play it. The first half was pretty funny. I was laughing, right? Because it was like, oh, imagine.
Let's
it
make
was
it bigger.
Like racial jokes. I love racial. And then the second half, I was like doing this, and apparently,
Here's
I
the
hurt
other
RPG
shot.
feelings a lot from laughing.
No, buddy.
And he unfollowed me and kept following you, and
All right.
I was my fault.
Oh, buddy.
Come on, man! Like laugh at yourself. Who gives a
You've
fuck,
been
buddy?
buddy.
Oh my!
You've been featured.
I don't fucking even know. Like
You're
there's all this-
staring at the fees, bud.
I was like
The foul.
cool with him. I was trying to be cool with him because I heard him talking shit about us. Like, so I was like, "What the fuck?"
You
and then he's like,
can't
"Oh, it's
step to
old."
All
real
right, we're gonna do
motherfucking
$5
G's
fire
like the Teddy
fire
P.
cells.
Well,
if
he
anyone's
fucking,
interested.
He fucking unfollows me, and I'm like, and I'm like, he unfollowed us, and he goes, "Buddy,
He didn't unfollow
buddy, he's
me.
following me still." I'm like, "Why am I getting the blame for this? What the fuck?" But by the way, it was funny though. Who cares, right? It's an old clip.
I thought we were doing him a favor, to be honest.
It
It
was-
was promotion.
Yeah,
It
like-
was promotion.
like
I
okay,
promoted him at the
RPG.
start of the show again today. What's the big deal?
RPG, like, look,
What's the big deal?
yeah.
I'm just promoting you.
Bro, I don't know. Like, look, you've criticized our show like 3 or 4
You gotta
times.
stay
We've
in
never
your place.
cried.
You can't step to the real motherfucking feed.
I guess. Well, he unfollowed me, so okay. I was just. How do I not laugh at that? Imagine Nick's our leader, leading us to victory. I'm
Andy,
like,
you sleazed the fees.
I
You
did
sleazed
not.
the fees,
I did
bro.
not
What is
sleaze
wrong
the
with you?
fees.
You sleazed the fees.
So in this clip, they spent all this time talking about the clip, right? Like making fun of him some more about his overreaction, which he does not like. He had this whole. He would talk about it here. He's melting down right here. Look. This reaction, this freeze frame, This is the freeze frame capturing the dildo in his ass. It's very uncomfortable. There's a dildo in his ass, and that dildo is this joke. Okay? Worski and PPP penetrated his sphincter without any lube. Just rammed him right in the ass by laughing at his cringe parody of Imagine. And in spending that time talking about it, he just can't take it. It's like, dude, laugh. It's okay, man. Relax. Relax. Let's listen to some more of their of this clip here, because it contains information that kind of will give you more perspective as to why RPGTV does not like this.
Buddy, I tried staying out of all of this.
You can't step to the real motherfucking fees,
I got
bro.
like 5 people in my DMs like, RPG DM me that he thinks you guys are scumbags.
I don't know.
I was like, what?
We're just trying to promote our friend.
I know. I promoted him like 1,000 times.
I don't know what we're supposed to do.
And it was just like a funny little like joke. It was a
what
joke.
more can we do for him?
I swear to God,
I don't know how to make him more of a star than he already is. He's a superstar.
VHS or Gabe or someone posted that video. I watched the first like 10 seconds on Twitter, but I was in Portugal, and I was like, oh, it's just like a silly parody. So you're like,
Listen,
oh, gonna play
Andy,
that
we must appease the fees. What do we have to do to appease the fees?
I've been feesed out.
Render onto Feezer what is Feezer's. Will somebody render onto Feezer what is Feezer's?
Like, buddy, I wasn't trying to be an ass.
More puns.
I swear to God.
Like, no, like, what are we even doing, though? Like, we're such bullies, bro. We're coming around, we're
just basic puns, easy puns.
bullying.
Buddy, all the craziness that's been happening, I still retweet him. I like his tweets. I'm being nice to him in DMs, even though I hear he's talking shit behind the scenes.
Is that a cigar right there?
I'm like, I don't want war with him. But then I hear, Imagine it leads us to victory. And I'm just like, oh, like, I'm sorry.
Cringe, it was literally your fucking involuntary cringe.
Yeah, it was
like you're literally just like, oh!
Yeah.
You know, what's crazy is I actually said it was cringe with my voice.
And then he's
still following me on Twitter. I guess because me and him are bros. I'm down with the sleazy fees.
I guess I won't laugh at anything you do, RPG. I'm sorry. Holy
Fees
fuck.
are gang.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Andy, you were fees.
So it seems like they're dying down from this bit. So all they did was laugh at him. And he has this whole thing. Oh, that's just nice stuff. Where he claims like it was this big betrayal. You know, he didn't laugh at Worski. So how dare they do this?
You see a 30-second clip. What you don't see is the 4 hours of content, the 10 hours of content I had to slog through to find that 30-second clip. And honestly, Worski, he should know this better than anybody because he makes supercuts and he makes clips for Kino Casino all the time, you know? So it's like, listen, you know the process and you know how much dead air and bullshit and nothingness you have to go through just to find like, a 30-second clip or a minute-long clip that's worth making. So I really didn't think that I was, totally out of...
He doesn't like that this VHS person, whatever, archives, clipped it and sent it to Worski either.
Line to feel the way that I do, especially when I have a channel of my own that I'm trying to build. I have a brand of my own that I'm trying to build. But anyway, but it was totally resolved. It was a dead issue. And
it was a dead issue, but
no bad blood there at all. I provided Worski with the DMs, VHS cropped out. And I explained to him that this was a non-issue for me.
We're going to double speed
and
this.
And that VHS was trying to stir up conflict between us, between me and him,
there
me and Kino Casino, due to a personal vendetta that he and others have against me. So, like, this is a literal gay-op, is what an AstroTurf gay-op. The goal was to manipulate the Kino Casino into attacking me by resuscitating a dead issue and making it seem like it was something that I was actively complaining about.
Okay, so he sees this as an attack. He used that word for a particular reason. I don't think he's playing around there. This is not a bit. This is not him joking. He's being sincere. He believes he's being attacked when they laughed at this cringe clip. Okay. So RPGTV can't handle this.
About when I wasn't, when it was dead 2-3 months ago. Worski responded by saying he was upset because he initially thought the DMs were recent, said it was a, quote, snake move by VHS to do what he did, and said VHS shouldn't have brought it up at all. His energy completely shifted once I provided him with the missing context, and we went on to have a friendly conversation about his family and trip to Portugal, which he was still on. So here I am thinking, okay, we're cool. You know, this was a dead issue, and I clarified with Worski. The air has been cleared.
But then they left at me.
Cool. And now I'm looking forward to the big return of the Kino Casino, which I'd been looking forward to for weeks at that point. So, like I said, as far as I understood it, the air was cleared. And I promoed, not that they need me to promote their show, but
Now, part of me wonders, is he more upset that that bit was exposed and given more attention because of the stuff he was saying in it? Probably. But it will die down. It's gonna be fine. You went full on retard on a bit that was really dumb. It'll be fine. I guarantee you people don't know who you are. Okay? All right? You will be fine.
I promoted Kino Casino all week, and when Wednesday came, I ended my stream early because I knew they were going live, and I sent them a raid before.
This guy was at January 6th. Okay, well then he's already fucked. Okay, he went to a fucking a fucking honeypot of us. Man, if you're a Trump supporter and you went to Jan 6, dude, you fell for a honeypot, dude. You fell for a honeypot. You are the most gullible of the gullible, man. And I don't want to get on the politics here. Like, I want someone to drain the swamp. I want someone to like clean house and kind of reboot the system, so to speak. You know, through legitimate means. Okay, like voting and whatever takes legitimately without any bloodshed. But Trump was played. Okay. He was played from the start. The system played him. Okay? And played his supporters. Played everybody. Yeah. Anyway. And not going to get into all that. But this is him. I'll play a little bit more of this to get more context, more information to him freaking out over this clip.
Tuning in to watch their stream. All of which, by the way, proves that there was no grudge being held on my end, because if there was, then why would I have done any of that? You know what I'm saying? However, when the moment of Zen came, the message I got from that was either Worski, PPP.
The moment of Zen. Or the moment of Zen. That's them laughing at RPG or Red Pill Gang TV or
both of them were still harboring a grudge against me. And that theory was confirmed the very next day, yesterday, when they spent a good portion of the show attacking me and spamming my name docs.
Attacking you? Attacking you, dude. They were just laughing about how they were joking around and laughing about how you couldn't take the joke. They even talked about how they could appease the fees in a joking way. Get over it, dude. This guy is too serious. And then he's on COG having his little therapy session.
Still even is a hostile action, because like, you know, that's information that I'm trying to mitigate the spread of as much as possible. So if you know, like, you are aware that this is something that I'm trying to mitigate as much as possible, and we are, you know, loosely allied, right? Like I've DM'd with both those guys before, had positive interactions with them. I thought we were on good terms. That's another reason why it was very surprising to me, because I was of the belief that we were on good terms.
COG does look a little
bored
know
that's
in this
something
exchange.
That, you know, I'm not down with, and then you go on your stream and you say Teddy Feezer, Teddy Feezer, Teddy Feezer, Teddy, like 1,000 times over and over and over and over again. It's like, what is going on here? Like, how am I supposed to interpret that in any other way?
If I'm not wrong, they did a show on Ralph, though, didn't they? When Ralph was obviously doxing you and family and stuff. I'm pretty sure they did a whole show to call out how bad that was. Whereas now it's become this concern troll, and I can't put it in any other term than a concern troll, where they're asking you, well, just embrace your name, Teddy. Like, I mean, that's all they're doing. Embrace your name. You've got to embrace it. And it's like, I know what my fucking name is. I'm called RPGTV on the internet. That's like you're called Worski and not Andy Perez. Like, it's fucking, that's how stupid this is to me, though. It's just
right. Like with Worski, like, I know Worski's real name, but but I call him Worski because that's just the respectful thing to do.
Yep.
PPP, same thing. You, same thing. Like that's just the etiquette, you know. And especially,
oh my God, this guy is so paranoid. He's so worried about his fucking name. I mean, people may know what my real name is. It doesn't fucking matter. I mean, my name's in my name. You know,
as streamers, they
oh my God,
should know that better than anybody else.
This guy is so overly paranoid. He believes people are coming out to get him. It's like he smoked a bunch of meth or some shit. Man, he sees shadow people.
Else, but honestly, what they wanted to do, I guess, is they want, you know, like I said, they saw these gay log accounts pushing this fake narrative, you know, where they're saying, oh, he won't embrace it. He won't embrace it. What the fuck do people want me to do? Like, do I need to make a formal declaration? Do I need to make it like,
I know.
It's not even a real narrative that I'm not embracing it. I understand.
It got so stupid.
I
I saw
understand my
people
name
even
is out
saying,
there.
the people have said you should make merchandise with your name on. Sorry to interrupt. It's just that's how stupid it got.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
just make some merch with your name.
So until I roll out the merchandise line, oh, he's seething and he's thin-skinned and he's melting down. Look, here is the deal. These people, they are deliberately antagonistic. They know exactly what they're doing, and what they do is they cry out in pain as they strike you. That's exactly what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
So they poke, they prod, they instigate, they're coming at you with spite. You block them, and then they go, oh, RPG, this guy, he blocked. But that's not actually what's happening. That's just a fake narrative that people that don't like me are pushing because they want other people to believe that it's true. And where I'm going to...
This guy is so concerned about all this. But it is true. You blocked him. Why are you lying about that? You blocked Worski. But it's not even that big of a deal.
Frustrated is, you know, like Porcelain, for example. Porcelain is one of the guys who is somehow, I don't know how, I'm pretty sure he's been around a lot longer than me, but somehow he's buying into this AstroTurf bullshit. He's spamming my docs with the rest of them. And I'm like, you know, I called him out and he's like,
spamming your docs by saying your name?
Oh, you need to calm down. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, Porcelain, if it's not that big of a deal, then respond to this tweet with your full legal name. And he's like, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so then I guess that, you know, like there is maybe something to the name docs.
It'd be a completely different story if Porcelain's name was being pushed out and Worski started not calling him Porcelain and started using his real name. Porcelain would have fucking issues with this. I know he would. Most people act this way about doxing though, and I'm sorry. I've been doxed, and I'm not going to sit here like people don't want to be doxed. That's retarded. Like people really want. People like to. It's we have fought for years for privacy. Like, are you kidding me? On the internet specifically, there have been huge laws and over privacy on the internet. That's why I say that I don't like Ralph putting his kids' faces on the internet because they have a right to privacy, which they can decide when they grow up. And it's just, and this is the thing, is like people have this right to privacy, but this is the thing now, because they know your name, they're just going to bombard you with it like you don't know your name. And it's like, what do I have to do? Do I have to go live with it? You should just go live now with a name badge. Just says Teddy Feezer. Yeah, hi guys, welcome. Just have a name badge. Just just in case you got my name wrong. Hello, my name is Teddy Feezer. Just a little thing.
I'm just seeing here like a pity party, a hug box session about that moment when your name gets revealed. Okay. Yeah, if you've been anonymous this whole time, whatever, it does suck. It's gonna happen eventually. All right. And then, but the red pill guy or whatever, Teddy Feezer, is extremely paranoid in my opinion, thinking that people are out to get him and that they're gonna like dox him or swat him. It's like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Oh, right now I'm watching the part where, I guess, what's his name? Red Pill Gang TV goes onto COG's backward internet show to talk about how mean it was for Kino Casino to laugh at him.
Fucking stupid, man.
That's actually a pretty funny bit,
Yeah.
but like getting back to Porcelain, you know, so the thing with him is he is telling me, "Oh no, I'm not going to do that." So okay, so if you don't want to do that, then clearly there is something to what I'm saying. And then he says to me, well, like basically you have permission. If you could find it, you can post it. I don't give a shit. I won't consider that a dox, right? And then what do the Gaylogs do? They take that and they run with, oh, Teddy Feezer is trying to dox Porcelain. So, you know, that's not really what's going on. And basically, if there's any message that I want, like, you know, you and your audience, well, I don't think you need to hear this, but people in the audience to hear is like people need to be aware.
Do people know Porcelain's name? Is that a secret still? I'm sure people know his name and stuff. I don't care that much. I don't know.
Where that just because there's like a clique of accounts on Twitter and they're repeating the same bullshit over and over and over again, that doesn't make it actually true.
Yes.
They're trying to manipulate you for their ends. That's what's going on here.
A very wise phrase.
Dude, this is so far. This has gone so far in like crazy conspiracy land. All they were doing was saying your name and laughing at you, doing a cringe thing. And then laughing at your take of it, laughing at how you reacted to it. Dude, just chill out. You're actually drawing more attention by talking about this. If you were so concerned about your name and people knowing your name, then why are you doing this? Like, I didn't even know who the fuck you are. But now I know who you are and I know your name. The casino is still going. The Kino Casino is still going. And their set looks like this now. Their set has actually gotten better, actually. Their set actually does look pretty good. Let's play this part.
OBS decided to create a new connect. No, it's not me. Turn it off.
This is them complaining about their tech issues.
Stop it.
They're actually like in the same room. They have a poker table. They have some stuff there.
No. OBS created a whole new audio track.
Listen,
Fuck,
it
sorry.
is the best day ever
Let's repeat
because
it.
Kino Casino is here for 2 days in a row.
2 days.
2 days in a row.
And
it might
so,
be straight, early, and muted though. Straight.
Straight, early, and muted. Okay. So that's what it looks like now. We'll finish this Hugbox session, and then that might be it for this whole topic. We'll see.
A lie will make itself around the world twice over before the truth has even got its shoes on. It's as simple as that. Lies are the easiest. This is why I can't stand. This is why I've said to you, if I was going to be this is why I can't stand Warski and PvP. They call people grifters all the time, including myself. But I don't lie to my audience. I've made money to go to Toronto. I'm going to Toronto in September. I do exactly what I fucking say. Whereas when it comes to Warski and PvP, they don't do this stuff. That's why they never went to Ralph Swamp and they never went to Ralph Road. And it's just all bullshit. That's why. This is why I can't stand them. Is because they can't.
But Mr. COG, the integrity, does what he says he's going to do. Okay. Oh, you show up and you're gonna kick. Well, you didn't kick Ethan Ralph's ass. Dan did. Okay. All right. You showed up with a heavy. Okay.
Constantly tell everyone else that they're liars and grifters when they are actually liars and grifters. Like, it's so easy to make shit up and sell it to an audience as
Is he gonna throw my name?
being real. That's called grifting. I literally go for the honesty all the time and will stand corrected if I'm wrong because you don't.
Honesty all the time. Man, Coglore might need to come back. I need to do a COG is a liar stream and get my hands and refresh myself on some COG stuff. That'd be nice.
Want to grift. Gosh.
Yeah, I think there's something to that. I think, I do think there is like kind of like a fine line between something that is like actually a joke and something that is being framed as a joke,
Like,
but is something else in nature.
I've explained this for myself. Like, obviously, we all know here that Tonka Soul wasn't in a wheelchair, but we laugh like he's in a wheelchair. Do you know what I mean? It's the same thing.
Yeah, and who started that joke? COG? Mr. Integrity.
Like, we know that Ralph isn't 5'1", but it's funny to say because there was that one police report where it said he was 5'1".
I mean, you're pushing that joke. You're pushing, yeah, you push fake shit too. The puppies were gassed in the oven. I don't know they were gassed in the oven. Ethan Ralph gassed puppies in the oven. He burned them alive. He choked a dog with a leash or some shit. That's fucking gnarly, dude. Some crazy stories.
It's like, but we know he's not 5'1". I know he's not 5'1", but it's a joke that it's literally a joke within the law stuff. I live in a caravan. I'm on welfare. Do you know what I mean? That's the joke. So I just embrace it.
But that's not even a joke. That is the truth. You are on welfare. You live in government housing.
Is that, I mean, I live in Cornwall or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. Or Blackpool. I think Ralph said, I don't know. But I just...
You are a Brit with an American flag behind you, too. Mr. Integrity. Okay. Alrighty, dude. Dude, you're in government housing and you have jewelry on your fucking hand.
Embrace these jokes all the time, like, and it's because I don't care about that stuff. It doesn't change the reality, and that's why I don't have any issue with those sort of things. Well, but I know what you mean when you say there is that fine line between what's considered a joke, but then it's different with Warski and PPP, because there's something that might be a joke and you might go off on that joke a bit, but they'll say something just absolutely. Here's an example, right? So Ralph has said that in his lifetime he's had 6 to 7 seizures, right? That's the facts from Ralph. PPP turns this into he's having 6 to 7 seizures a day. Like,
right,
I'm just like,
right. Yeah.
Like, that's not what he said. Like, how do you do that? Like, it's just, and that's the sort of twist that I'm talking about, where they'll take.
So when everyone else twists things and releases hyperbolic crap in a tabloid-esque way on a stream. When everyone else does it, it's wrong. But when he does it, it's fine, is what I'm hearing. Look, man, don't get it twisted. I don't take myself seriously. Clearly, when I'm talking about Ralph or any of these internet tards, like, of course there are things that are exaggerated. Of course there's a lot of hyperbolic crap that probably has no basis in reality. But it's funny. And they can take it. They can clearly take it.
The reality, which is still funny. How the fuck have you had 6 or 7 seizures in your life and you're still taking all these pills? That's crazy. But no, it's 6 or 7 seizures a day now because we need it to be ridiculous, I guess. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I think some level of embellishment for comedic effect can be written off, but I actually do totally get your position here as well, which is maybe if it's excessive, then it starts to chip away at your credibility, and then you risk giving Ralph dubs.
Well, I guess it's going to be a drought today. I'm going to take another shot anyway. I'm going to sip on this moonshine. I'll sip on it.
Well, as Doxing saying in my chat, he's saying they called you a pedophile. Yes, they did. They've called me a pedophile on their show and then said to have a fight with said pedophile, aka me, I have to give them 10 grand. You know, because, you know, when it comes to beating up a pedophile, you need to get paid to do that.
Well, I mean, do you like him young or not, COG? Do you like him young?
So hey, who knows? Maybe us having this conversation will spark the fight. Maybe now it'll happen.
I can only hope, dude. I can only hope. Well, what's he going to do? If he's going to cover you, he's going to have to cover what's on this show, and he's just going to hear me saying, fight me, Warski. Meet me in Toronto in September. The tickets are getting booked today. You've just got to sack up. That's it.
Well, let me ask you this. So, what do you think their next move is going to be? Like, do you think they're going to keep going off on me?
Their next move is, dude, seeing how you react to this, they may double down and do more of it. You might be featured in the next episode of Kino Casino. And you got here because of your reaction. You could have just had no reaction and it would have been fine.
think that this is where it ends? You have any?
I
read on
think
that?
I have a feeling that the next thing that's going to happen is they're going to drop a video probably of Warski running away from bulls. There's going to be apparently there's another video in the works as well, but God knows when that's going to come out. I don't think you're going to see another stream from them maybe for 10 days because that's like standard Kino Casino. I mean, you've just had 3 shows. Technically, you shouldn't see another one until October. So, you know, it's you're going to see.
And there's hyperbolic stuff coming out of COG's mouth. You know, he's just full of shit too.
Something at some point from them, but I don't
get it twisted. We're all full of shit here, okay?
think it'll be anytime soon because right now, if they're going to do anything right now, they know that the heat is on them because what they've said about you, and then obviously you've got me on the other. They've only got 2 things going on right now, which is shitting on you because you need to embrace your name, even though Andy Perez didn't embrace his own, or they have to try and shit on me when I'm just like, I'm coming to.
Or what you could do is challenge him. Be like, hey, bring me on Kino Casino. We're going to talk about this right now. Do like a blood sports debate on the Kino Casino. Bring some blood. Yes, that would be great. Do that. That's what you should do 100%. Unblock Warski. Tell Warski you want to have a debate with him on the Kino Casino. That would be the content.
Toronto, you better fucking be there. And that's it. They've got nothing they can do. They either have to embrace this fight, or they have to try and shit on you still, or they have to go and try and shit on Sober Ralph, and they know it's boring, right? They know this shit. It's not even like I can't go through and get stuff out of that. I know stuff that's coming down the pipeline within the whole Ralph thingy as well, but that's just because I know people and I talk to people, and I've got emails that I know I'm not showing yet because I know I'm one of those people that will hold on to something until it's already.
He's like real close with the coin merchant. That's what he's trying to gloat about. And okay,
already been premiered, and it's not getting premiered on my channel. It'll be on Mr. Vickers' channel, and then I will be covering it in my show. But it's fucking gold. If the transcript that we've spoken about before when he was in court, and oh my god, did he go on? It's fucking so many pages long. But it's so funny to hear him ramble on about stupid shit. It's so funny. But anyway, like I say, that's all. These are all coming up. These are all shows that will be happening. But this is the thing: is Warski and PPP don't really have a show. It's built for them by other people. So I guess they built 3 shows. No, they didn't. They went live to just shit on you for a few days. That's it. And now I guess it's not gone well for them. They've got some of their stupid audience that are acting like you're the one who's melting down when there's not even a clip of you melting.
My stream needs a catchy name. Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
There's no like rage moment or anything.
There's 2 things.
Yeah, well, that was funny before because you played the porcelain clip, and porcelain apparently
like after this stream, I'm gonna start working on some videos for this channel. They're gonna be like horror related. Kind of going into that a lot more and being true to what this channel was about in the beginning, and with the Kiwi farms gone, there actually is a purpose now for Guntwave to come back. What there would require is for me to actually listen to the kill stream and take notes of things and that sort of that. God, it could be cool. It could be cool. I'd be kind of like reporting on what's happening. Dead Man's Dungeon, maybe. Maybe. That sounds like that might sound like a sexual thing.
He characterized that as a meltdown. I don't think I could have been any more level-headed.
Right. This is what I mean. I sniped your show yesterday. I was in your chat as you saw. I only tuned in because I was like, well, we might as well see what the reaction's going to be. And you were just normal. Like you took your time with stuff. You were looking at chat and reading it, but you were trying to take your time with it. But you weren't like, oh, fuck these guys or anything. You weren't hostile in any way, shape, or form. If anything, you were saying, look, I've never really had a bad word against them. You had your chat saying, even in private in Discord, you're amicable about them, and you've even defended them and stuff. So it's just, but then this is also, I don't even know where this has come from. From their point of view, or from what I've heard, this all started with, and this is how I know they're lying, right? Because you were on your show yesterday saying, I've even defended them in private, but throughout their entire show, they were saying how this all started because you said negative things about them, right? Or negative things about the show. You'd shout on them, but they'd ignored it for a second. And then this video PPP had just got. It all started with them laughing at that clip of you, which Warski found cringe. But then it changed into you said something which had led him to do that, to then watch the.
Right,
and I was just,
right.
and I was like,
That's
my
true.
God, this is just. I mean, it's just like retconning within a day. I'm seeing them doing this, and I'm like, how are their audience this slow that they don't see you doing this? Like, you've gone from saying that this was to do with, oh well, we just laughed at a clip and stuff, and I didn't.
That's all it was. They were just laughing at a clip.
And set it up. It was PPP, and RPG got really angry because I laughed at that piece and stuff like that, which I found cringe. And then it became this whole thing about how you said shit about the show prior to them actually showing that clip. And God, there's so much fucking gay shit that came out of it.
I don't really care about any of that. That stuff doesn't mean anything to me. What you see in the show is they were laughing at a clip, and they spent some time laughing at RPG's response. And if he was so concerned about his name, he should not have just done all this.
And it was just like, and I just ignored it. I was just like, look, clearly you're just trying to throw somebody under the bus because you've got no content. Fight me. And you're just going to ignore it. Fight me, Warski. Like, it's just so funny to me. Like,
so to respond to all that, so I honestly think that they thought like they were just gonna like crush me like a bug. Like I think that they're looking at the Twitter accounts.
Dude, they weren't trying to crush you like a bug. They're just laughing at you. They're laughing at you. You are felted. That's it. Get over it, man.
Think, okay, everybody on Twitter hates RPG now, so we're gonna, we're gonna hop on that bandwagon. We're gonna take him out. And I think that kind of backfired because I think like a lot of people, like, even though their following is much larger than mine, I think a lot of people who are familiar with me, they're familiar with the work that I've done, and I think they appreciate the work that I've done. I think they appreciate.
Man, I feel
that,
like they're
I
repeating
tried my
themselves here.
very best to be as accurate and honest as possible. I this is the first time we're talking, obviously, but I get the sense that we're very similar in that way. But as far as like the me attacking the Kino Casino, this is not something that ever happened.
Oh, yeah.
And the only thing I did is I forget exactly when this.
Then you should talk to them about that. If you're that concerned about it, why are you talking to COG about it? A co-host. A co-host would be interesting, maybe. An old client, no bueno on that one.
Was, but a few months back they were going through a rough patch where they basically stopped like doing streams entirely. They were doing like one stream, I don't know, maybe every couple of weeks, and then whenever they would do a stream, you could tell they were like phoning it in, and like there was like a massive drop off in quality that everybody noticed, everybody was talking about. And people, they know I'm a fan of the Kino Casino, or I was, so they would come into my chat and they would ask me, RPG, what did you think? And like, if these clips are out there anywhere, you can see that I'm like very uncomfortable and I'm like walking on eggshells because I'm trying my very hardest not to say anything that, would be interpreted the wrong way. Like, I'm trying my very hardest not to offend those guys because I sincerely didn't have any bad blood for them. It was all love. I wanted to see them kind of recover from.
I agree with you, but this is where people disagree with me online. I'm just honest. So if I didn't I'd like if I
honest COG. Oh man. All right, I'm doing it. My next stream. Future coming up. I need to talk to certain people though, because there's certain videos I need to get access to. I need to find again certain streams, old streams. Honest COG. Okay.
If I go and watch a movie, people don't like me because I said that The Little Mermaid, aside from the rap thing, I've actually seen it in the cinema. I don't see it as a bad movie. Don't see it as a bad movie. There's bad music that was added to it, but other than that,
it's a fucking stupid Disney movie. What the fuck you talking about? It's a shitty fucking movie. It's a shitty fucking regurgitation. Dude, what the fuck you talking about? The Little Mermaid's a good movie? Go fuck yourself, you faggot. Piece of shit. All those fucking Disney remakes are hot garbage. Every single one of them. And not even because of the woke shit. It's because they're completely unnecessary. Well, they're necessary for Disney in order to hold for like trademark and copyright and stuff. But instead of doing an animated version, which would have been so much better. They use fucking CGI that looks pretty bad, and it's just horrible. It's just a mess. Like, I could not even sit through the Lion King remake, the new the Disney Lion King. It's like, God, what are they doing? They can't release new stuff. You know, they can't actually give you something that's new that you haven't seen before. It's all regurgitated bullshit.
For seeing the original movie, and I don't have any issue with it being black. So
most movies are Disney movies. Well, yeah, because they own just about everything. You know, you see a Marvel movie, that's a Disney movie.
Her voice was perfect for the scene. But again, people disagree. I'm just an honest person, so I don't care if people disagree with me on that. That's fine. That's life. But this is the whole point. Is like, even with Warski and stuff, when they were fucking up and they were doing
He's an honest man that can't drive a car.
Content. That's why they fell out on me, because I was
dude, man. We're doing it. I don't know when. It's not gonna be tomorrow. We have to. I have to plan a COG stream. We got to do it.
Just like, no, you've done shit content and you're not producing shit, and your audience is massively supporting you. You fucking owe it to your audience to do this, and that's how I am, because that's how I envision it. And
I'm going to reach out to certain people on Discord and see if they'll help me collect the things I need, because a lot of it is like fleeting memory. Okay, it is going to be good. It's just COG highlights of times he told a story that didn't make any sense, or he had to walk something back.
This is where one of the main feuds happened with me and Warski and stuff, is because I was laughing at them because he got knocked out in 17 seconds and he took a whole month off and there was no content, and there was like, and then they came out with that, oh yeah, we went to Rouse Swamp, but they didn't. They just went to Niagara Falls. They didn't even.
Yeah, they lied. Well, they didn't lie. It was a joke. It was a bit. They're just fucking around. Okay. Oh, he's probably gonna throw my name out there if he even remembers.
Leave the country. Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And like, but stuff like that, like I totally 100% understand where you're coming from, and you know why you would express those things. And I think like your relationship with them is like, I think
they retired the Punisher.
Hostile.
Yeah, because the Punisher's based. The Punisher's based. He loves guns and hates crime. And to be progressive anymore, you have to love sucking dick and love crime.
And
it's not hostile. I can't explain this. It's not hostile. I'm like this with everybody. If there was something I disagreed with you on, I'd just tell you, because that's how it should be. Not that we have to agree. It's just I would tell you. Not to be hostile, just to tell you. It's like I had Big Tech on the show. And
I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, that was a great interview.
Ethan Ralph decided to obviously say, "Oh, why are you being a bitch, Big Tech?" I had to clear the elephant in the room, which was about the abuse, and I still have my opinions on that. Which is that he had whatever happened to him in his separation from his kids and stuff like that. That happened because of his actions, and he knows that's why it is. He agrees with me on that, so I can't get angry at him for that, and that's exactly how I see it, and that's why I am.
I don't know about the Big Tech stuff. I guess I missed out on that one.
For that, it was literally just waiting for the conversation to happen.
Ralph COG has a video testing Ralph's blood for AIDS,
and that's what you have to do. But
yes, only COG can do bits. That's the takeaway. Only COG can do bits. Only COG can exaggerate things and play around with things that are not true, just for the joke of it. Anyone else who does it, because he says it's about integrity. Really, it's about him being a hog. A big old fucking hog at a trough. He sees competition and he wants to fight, attack the other hogs. Okay? COG hates competition. Okay? He sees like, even like a little guy like me, maybe has come, not, I made $0 today, so I guess there's nothing there. But what I'm saying is, but you see it, like he talks about others, like he has disdain towards PvP in Warski as if he's better than them. I don't see COG as being better than them. COG is worse than them. Okay. Kino Casino is more entertaining than backwards internet.
It's just, and this is the thing, I'm very just open with my opinions on stuff, and it's not like I'm
No,
trying
that's because mostly I'm laughing at PvP and Warski. So there's that.
to upset anyone. I can't wait to have conversations. It's just most people like Warski or Ralph will block you and run away from the conversation so they can spout lies because they'd rather do that to their dumb audience. So...
Yeah, and I respect that, man. Honestly, like I like that you're a straight shooter. I like that you're blunt. That's exactly how I am. Like, to me, the most important thing in the world, especially when it comes to communication, the only thing that I give a fuck about is the truth. Okay, I don't like these acts, these charades. I don't like these games, the obfuscation, any of that shit.
All right, we're at 13
All I want
likes.
to know is like just be totally blunt with me. What are you thinking? Tell me how you feel. I'll tell you how I feel. You know, and really, one kind of pernicious thing that takes place a lot in this sphere is a lot of people are like genuinely harboring a grudge. They're genuinely seething, but like they'll use comedy or what they claim is comedy, what they claim is jokes as a way of guising like legitimate rage that they have for a person. And it's like, instead of doing that, like instead
they disguise their legitimate rage through jokes. He sounds like a fucking feminist. He sounds like a fucking feminist during like the Gamergate days, crying about how like it's just I've just he's putting too much into this. He's seeing something that's just not there. And if he was concerned about his name being spread around in the docks, this is not a good move. You know, going on COG and talking about it, doing his own stream about it. How can you say you're concerned about it, but yet you're bringing all sorts of attention to it? I'm going to get some more water. I'm out of water. And it's hot as balls out here. I will... Give me 1 minute. I will put these lovely ladies on the stream. They will entertain you guys. There you go. But yeah, $5 fire cells. I know it's hard out there, guys. But if you want to use the Streamlabs, it would help. And I'll take a shot for sure. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right. I'm just going to start taking shots left and right here. This COG stuff is hard to get through. I'm telling you, it's getting hard for me to get through it, which is not good. If there's another clip or something else you guys would like me to see, you definitely let me know, okay? We're going to listen to some more for right now. This guy crying about how he was made fun of and he's worried about being doxxed and all this stuff.
Being a passive-aggressive bitch, just tell me how you feel, and we could sort it out.
Yeah.
So
No,
I don't like the games.
Yeah,
I don't
do
like the games. I don't like beating around the bush. You know, just be straight up with me. And I think that is the best way to resolve any conflict. Is it requires like honesty from both parties. But real quick, I would like to actually kind of, because I was talking about the criticism that I was making.
Sure.
And when I was doing that, I wasn't saying anything like, oh, the show fucking sucks now and fuck those guys, they're lazy or anything like that. People in my audience, they were going off. And I was like, no, guys, just I was trying to be hopeful and optimistic. So the way that they're characterizing that now, they're totally retconning. Honestly, I don't even think they know all the things.
What are they trying to make it seem like? That he was attacking the show? When? On Twitter and stuff? Who cares about that? Who cares about that shit?
All the praise that I've given them, and I think that maybe they saw like one out of context clip, and they just came to a determination from that alone. And now, because the Thursday stream didn't go exactly the way they thought it was going to, on Friday they came up with this new justification for their attack on me, which is, oh well, actually, he said we sucked or something like this. And another point
is that like where is that in this?
Listen, you were feasered, son. You just got to admit.
Is that the new Felton?
Yeah.
You've been feased.
You've been
feased.
Sorry, bud. You're staring at the fees.
I swear, buddy, there was comments. There's one comments like, how could they do this to RPG? I'm like,
maybe it comes out here. Maybe it's in this clip.
Do what? Who gives
I
a
don't
fuck?
know.
It
We're
was
ruining
a
his
joke.
life.
It was a joke, man.
It wasn't
I didn't even
a
know.
joke. It was honestly promotion.
I literally thought the first half was based, and the second half I was like, ooh,
It's
and then,
just listen.
And then I wake up,
I
and
mean,
then
he always gives us his good faith criticisms. So
yeah,
I don't understand what the issue is. He gives us a lot of really good faith criticisms.
He says, "Oh, they're losing their luster." The last
Well,
few
like the
episodes.
Magic's.
So this is a clip from the most recent show. Okay, here's where they're talking about it. RPGTV framed it as if it was like crazy and malicious. I'm not seeing it.
It's gone.
They should
they have done the super show?
Yeah.
Oh, they're scumbags for paywalling a show. Mind you, I paywall every show, but that's just, you got to take a lesson from the fees. That's what we were trying to do, is take a lesson from the fees.
And I literally didn't even
and fucking paywall our shows.
Yeah, and then you know what? I didn't even see that second half of that clip, and it was like,
sound
whoa.
the feesing horn.
Sound the feesing horn.
Sound the feesing horn.
Look, fucking RPG. I don't want drama with you. I don't know why you unfollowed me after I was gracious enough to
listen.
not fucking...
We promoted you on the show.
And I was like,
it was generosity.
Like, they're scumbags, this, that, the other. Hey, what's this? Actually, VHS took it out of context.
Fuck.
I read the full context. I'm like, well, it's pretty much the same.
He's the owner of all clips.
Buddy, when he...
You can't use his clips. You can't laugh at him. You can't do anything. So far, I haven't seen anything that would be like crazy.
Fucking put the RPG without the OPEG, and it was just in the middle.
Oh, fuck. No, guys, I'm never spurging. I'm not infighting with everybody.
I told them.
I mean,
I replied to him in the responses to that. I'm like, dude, knock that off. You don't own clips.
I don't know what to say anymore.
What were you gonna say? Or you were about to say something?
No, it's just I don't know what to say anymore. We were so generous and loving.
It was a fucking clip,
we just,
a joke.
Just get snaked.
I know. I don't want to be like. I was trying to be as nice as possible to him. I didn't.
Well, in this sector, when you laugh at someone at their expense, it's seen as an attack here, I guess.
Expect. Imagine Nick. Sorry, I was like, oh my god, that's funny. It was funny. It wasn't. It was. By the way, this is
Andy. It was too far.
Oh.
It was too far. You should have. Listen.
Next time
you don't want to get feasered.
Next time, I'm sorry. We watch a clip of you, RPG. I'll do this.
Oh.
There you go. I'll be off the camera. There you go. Is that? Look, Ashton, that's what he wants right there. I'll be off the camera. Okay, is that what you want? Oh shit, it's gonna be uneven now. Anyway, I don't want no drama with RPG.
Pick and choose. I like RPG. We love RPG.
I was defending him against.
We love him.
In this clip, they even said they love him. So what's his problem? Oh, they're being two-faced. So, man, he's like crying over nothing.
Like, real quick, I want to make is as far as, me talking shit behind their backs. If I was talking shit behind their backs, that would be public record by now, okay? Because we saw the DMs that VHS posted, which she cropped. She completely took out the part where she initiated that conversation. She completely took out the part where she was the one who was freaking the fuck out, while I was more disappointed and upset. She was freaking the fuck out, and she also took out the date and the timestamps.
I'm looking at in the chat. Someone in the chat says COG likely enjoyed cuties. Is that true? COG enjoy cuties. Someone said COG drinks Bud Light for sure. Is that for his fucking take on the Little Mermaid? I mean, yeah, COG drinks Bud Light and he likes cuties and he probably shops at Target. Okay.
It looked like it was a recent conversation, and I was still complaining about something that had already been resolved.
He loves
for
Call
months.
of Duty.
But if I was talking shit about Warski
With
and
Casey and Ralph
PPP,
now they're drama focused. It's Ouroboros. When the drama dries up, they have to start drama. They will continue to.
Dude, they're not even starting drama. They're just laughing at him, dude. It's just fucking funny. Take a joke. Take a joke. Man.
Burn bridges like Ralph until they become a bigger.
I gotta take a shot to get through this.
Ouroboros, so it's just eating its own tail, basically. It's never ending. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Oh man.
So, yeah. So with the leaked DM,
This is getting
if I
difficult,
was
guys.
talking shit behind Warski and PPP's back,
I want to
don't
say
you think
something
in
here.
those DM, like, and obviously,
Like this is the state of the anti-Ralph sphere. Is Ralph winning? I mean, Ralph's life is in shambles from what I understand. His wife left him with the kid. It's good that Ralph is sober now. That's good. Good for him. But is Ralph winning here? That's how RPGTV sees it. He said that when things like this happen, his enemies win. His enemies being one of his enemies, Ethan Ralph. You know, it really doesn't need to be like a game like this, like a team sport, you know? Can we just go back to like just laughing at when people do stupid stuff, you know? You know, collecting W's and L's, or collect W's and L's, but not take it so serious, you know? Oh, man. Anyway, I don't know if I could sit through more of this. I'll let you guys decide. May just wrap up the stream now, you know? Unless there's another clip or something else you guys want me to see. COG is the definition of cringe. A cringe. Oh, why'd the message go away? Oh, I was reading it. Man. Why'd it go away? Why was it retracted? Alrighty. Well, I don't know how much more of this. Like it's like the guy is just repeating himself, I feel. And it's just get over it. RPGTV, I didn't even know who you were. All right. Get over the fact that people know your name. Who cares? So PPP and Warski laughed at you at a stupid cringe thing you did. Who gives a shit? Who really gives a shit? No one gives a shit except for you. You and COG. So y'all could jerk each other off, but no one cares. But people find it funny though. But they're not going to send you pizzas or swat you or anything like that. With that said, yeah, you guys take it easy and have a good one. Look at that freeze frame. Look at that freeze frame.